with everybody. It's your guy old family, aka Blasty Coon, aka Blasty ZAB on Roll Blidox. But this ain't no Roll Blidox right here. You heard what we got is the mother freaking Devil May Cry mobile. I don't know if any of you is really familiar with Devil May Cry. A lot of people should be familiar with it. You probably know who Dante is. If you know who Dante is from dang, I can't think of none of the games, but like Marvel versus Capcom, shit like that, then yeah, you know what the fuck is going on. We got it now finally on mobile, and quite frankly, this shit is actually way more better than I thought it would be. Now, this is not the official launch of the game. This is like the pre-launch, so it's like it's not really beta, but it's like it's not the full experience of the game apparently. So you actually had to pre-order this shit like last year. So from last year I pre-ordered it. It dropped like maybe 4 days ago, right? Like 4 days ago. And yeah, it's pretty good, pretty straightforward. So you got your missions. That's my boy. Yeah, you got your missions, you got your events. The events, pretty much you want to do everything. This boosts up your experience, character experience. Vine of Greed boosts up, I think that's, that's to get the red stones, which boosts up skills. This boosts up your weapons, which I actually got to do that one, so we could do that now. You might as well look at my characters. So I got Nero, Virgil. Virgil is Dante's brother, no spoilers. And we got the girl, I forgot her name. Can't remember her name. These are all original characters. They're all from the original Devil May Cries. So yeah, I only played Devil May Cry 1 and 2 though. I was like 13. I was like 12 and 13 and some shit. But Devil May Cry 2 was, that's when you got to go dummy.
Stay where you are.
Now the gameplay in this, it seems a little clunky till you get used to it. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta get used to it. It's super fluid, and you could get crazy with it. You just gotta know what you're doing. And you see how I'm switching? I'll definitely recommend switching a lot while you're playing, cause it's like extra skills. So it's almost like skill chaining. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit like that. Nero is actually really good, honestly. Nero is really, 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 really good. All right, so we got that done. So you see, it's not really I guess it gets more difficult, obviously, but it's pretty straightforward. You play the shit, you get your materials, and you good, This is to upgrade your weapons. Upgrading weapons is weird, though, but it's ranking them up. Upgrading is easy. Okay, we went up a level. We needed that, not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I've been stuck here since yesterday. Well, I got here yesterday, and I was stuck there, so it's ugh. You gotta get a little stronger, but we're gonna do that. You got this thing. This thing is pretty fun. The round thing, round conqueror. This is pretty fun. But it's you gotta. I'm guessing it resets every day because yesterday it literally was a timer. I guess it times how long you take to actually complete it, and it doesn't stop the timer until you actually go through all the floors. Yeah, as you can see, I got to the fourth floor, and this shit got crazy. You know what I'm saying? These shits I recommend you play. They're pretty fun. They're basically replays of the chapters in the story. So after you finish a chapter in story mode or the main missions, you can come here and do them again. You kind of have to do them though. They give you pretty nice rewards. They're not too hard to do. See, I gotta go back and finish to clear the stage in 20 seconds. Yeah, you gotta do these because you have to finish some of these stages to actually awaken your units. So you see how right here it says significant stat boost. You have to do that, defeat that, and then you could awaken your unit. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Dante. Let's show my characters real quick. We're gonna do a little summons too. The summons, I'm not too big on it for real. This is what I was saying, like summoning. Okay, now summoning is funny because the only way to get these frags is through summoning. So after you pull a character, if you get a duplicate, then you get the frags, which is necessary to like level up your skill tree, but also gives you a lot of, a lot of stats, right? This is what I was saying about the awakening. You see how it says you have to be unlocked level 20 and do blah 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 blah. Like we just basically clear that stage and mission replay, then you good. You know what I'm saying? And those them little red things. Remember them little red things I said you need for upgrading? They're pretty valuable in the sense that you need them for a lot of shit, right? Let's boost this guy up. This is like the starter. Everybody's gonna start with him. Now, as far as summoning though, like we'll talk about it when we get to the summon because we're gonna summon. All right, so now we're gonna upgrade this. Pretty straightforward. You upgrade it. It goes up. Then once you get to 30, to upgrade it to the next level, so it could go higher. I guess the next tier, I guess you could say. You gotta basically have those little things. Now not to rank it up, which gives you nice little stats right there. You need to have the same like basically like a duplicate of the weapon. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it has to be obviously it has to be like it has to correspond with the weapon you have. So if you have a regular common, you need a common. If you have like an epic or a legendary, you need another epic or legendary to then, you feel me? It's basically like that. Cards is pretty straightforward. Get the cards, put all the same cards in each part of the deck, and then you get a nice little buff at the end. I mean, it's something for something. Obviously, you get better cards, and with the higher tier cards, you get higher tier buffs, right? Um, that's pretty straightforward. Then you got the skills. This is where these little red stones come into play the most. You want to just basically max everything out. Just click, 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 click. You get the little books because I guess it helps you too to finish maxing stuff out, and it helps you also unlock stuff as far as the skills, um, like different passives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pretty necessary. Um, Everything straightforward. Tells you exactly what to do. Shows you how the skill works. These shits, the jump and extreme counters are like really fucking strong. So you probably want to just max all of those out for all your characters. Well, you want to max everything out, but like focus on that. Um, yeah, them shits do a lot of damage. That little counter. This shit actually is strong too, believe it or not. Which I wish there was a version of him that could use guns. There's actually no version of Dante in this one that allows you to switch with the guns and the sword. So yeah, we're gonna actually look at all the characters. Okay, now let's get into the. Oh, I actually do have Virgil. I forgot about that. 4-star Virgil. This is why I'm not big on summoning right now. There's literally 11 characters. That's it. There's 11 characters. So it's not that really. It's really not that big of a deal to summon. Like it's like just get what you get, and whoever you got, just max them bitches out till you can't max them out no more. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, like don't. It's not that serious. And then they kind of give everybody like a, everybody gets a chance. As you see here, I think it's like 20 or something summons you gotta do. Then you get a legendary hunter. So yeah, we're gonna go in. This guy looks pretty good. It'd be cool to get him. Or Virgil, right? So yeah, we could basically get one of these characters that you see for the legendaries. Oh, we got another Nero. That's actually good because now we could do Awakening together. So we'll be able to get one of those characters right there. Okay, see how we got that weapon? We could then use that to rank up. And it's the last summons right here. Let's see what happens, boys. Let's hope for the best. Ooh, that's a really good pull. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's really good. We're gonna give them 5 stars for that. Anything else would have been 2. No, it's not. Yeah, that's a really good pull. Really good pull. Yeah, we'll take that. I ain't gonna lie. We'll take that. Yeah, that was really fucking good. I mean, come on. If you remember from Devil May Cry 3, the gauntlets, the Beowulf gauntlets, remember you had to beat some fucking creature, and then after you kill him, you took his fist, literally, like you took his gauntlets. and was going dummy, bro. Once you got the gauntlets was like the last shit you couldn't like. You see how we about to just go dummy, doom, 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 boom, done. This basically makes this you could make this game is cool because you could basically make any character super strong. As far as just like all you need to do is just have the frags. So it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty dope. Every character's good. You really can't go wrong with anybody. Of course, the legendary tier units are gonna be better based. Just better just having them. But you could basically take a regular unit, like your starter units, and make them like stronger than a legend. I didn't even know I had that. That's another thing. The only thing I really don't like is like, okay, so with the weapons, it's like, I mean, it makes sense, but it's like the weapons have to correspond with the character. So if the character like this Dante uses the gauntlets, he can only use the gauntlets. Only characters that have gauntlets can then use the gauntlets. It makes sense, but it's like, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's weird. It's really weird. This shit looks crazy. Oh, you can chain between kicks and punches. Like you could switch between punching and kicking. We're gonna have to do like a little review on this character or some shit. That's fucking ridiculous. But that's pretty much it, man. Ain't really too much more of the game next to the story, which I think there's enough YouTubers that's gonna be doing that. So yeah, we'll be back with another one. Gang gang.